Patti, welcome to the Midnight Special. You've been acclaimed as a Renaissance woman of rock and roll. You were an artist, a poet, a street singer at one time, a rock and roll critic and writer. And now, as we've just seen in this clip, 25th Floor from your new album, Easter, you're playing guitar, and rather well. How do you feel about that? Was that sort of your ultimate fantasy, to be able to play guitar with a rock and roll band on stage?
Well, actually, of all the things I've ever done in my life, that is really the most thrilling thing, and to me, the most honorable thing that I've ever attempted. You've
talked and written a lot about transcending gender, and certainly nobody in rock and roll, and certainly no girls, play guitar the way you do. It's not exactly demure.
It's like, sometimes, it's like sometimes it's an act of rape. Sometimes it's like a very graceful jam that I go through with my guitar. Sometimes it's a complete act of exorcism. Sometimes it's like playing guitar has really given me great hope in my life, because after I impaired myself, I am not able to physically move with confidence the way I used to move. And having my guitar has given me, it's given me a certain confidence and allowed me to break through any of the fears that I've developed in the last year.
When you fell off the stage and had your accident in Tampa last year, you were out of commission for about 6 months. How did you feel about that? How did it affect your life?
I felt really, I was really happy. I mean, I wasn't happy that that happened, but such great, I thought it was like a very great period of my life. First of all, the things that were happening externally were really fantastic. To watch all the new bands come up, to watch these kids make such a physical assault. I felt like there was no more what's the word? God, I'm having trouble with words. I should come on television with a dictionary. There was no more tribute that anyone could have possibly given me than to have my work carried on. I mean, when I watch, the Sex Pistols and all these groups, I mean, I loved, millions of groups. I can't sit here and go down a million names, but Johnny Rotten, I think, is pretty great. It's like I think that these kids created a tremendous space for me. It's like I was in a period of immobility, but really cool things were happening. David Bowie did some really neat albums. I mean, I listened to Low. I read a book. I was my brain was very fertile. All of a sudden, because physically I was totally immobile, I had to stop. I was frozen. I had to rely on internal stimuli. All my sense of travel was inside my skull. I couldn't move, so it all had to be in there. And I learned to communicate again through my tongue, out my mouth, wrote babble. It was really a very intensely creative time for me.
You have some really maniac fans. Why do you think the kids get so crazy at your concerts?
Well, I was a pretty maniac kid myself. I mean, I still am. I mean, I feel that a concert, like Mick Jagger said at Altamont, is not just for people coming to see a performer, but for a mutual experience. And I feel a lot of positive anarchy, a lot of ecstasy, a lot of anger, sometimes paranoia, sometimes total madness, total abandon. And I hope to transmit these same energies to the people, and for them to transmit them in turn back to me. I mean, to me, a concert is like an experience for everyone to express themselves, and I mean, they act crazy because I demand it, because if they don't act crazy, I'll go down and cause a little disturbance.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my hand, come undercover. I can't disguised as lust. Here in my bed till the morning comes. Come on now, try to understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. In my hand as the sun descends. I can't touch you now, can't touch you now, can't touch you now. Because the night, lover, because the night belongs to love. Because the night belongs to lover. Because the night belongs to love. Sees the doubt, the vicious circle burns and turns. Without you, I cannot live. Forgive the earth been burning. I believe it's time to heal, reveal. Touch me now, touch me now, touch me now. Because the night belongs to love. Because the night belongs to love. Because the night belongs to love. Because the night. Because we believe in the night we're lovers. Because we believe in the night we trust. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to love.
And I feel that rock and roll, more than anything else since Christianity, is making our planet whole again. Because everywhere you go, it does exist. You know, someone sent me a Patti Smith group T-shirt from Liberia. You know, a person in the Peace Corps told me a story that they went into the jungles, the Aborigines, and that they were like totally scared, and it was like the most arcane and archaic space they'd ever been in, and they were very afraid, and all of a sudden they heard this rhythm that they recognized to be Painted Black. And there was like somebody had a transistor, you know, someone had a transistor in the middle of this Nubian desert or wherever it was, listening to the Rolling Stones. I mean, there was like, and immediately they could connect. They didn't speak the same language. They didn't look the same, you know. They intimidated each other. They were two aliens meeting, but they had this one thing to connect with. They had this rhythm. They had this one universal tongue to jam with. You know, and I'm very proud to be a part of this because I feel that it's at a pioneer stage now, but rock and roll is truly the art of the future. And I'm definitely into the future.